で世界を見たいな誰にも出せない答えが僕の中にある
Hey guys, welcome back to the Bucket Think Tank from the round of Comic Run Talk, and we'll get right into it with our continuation of Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! The Shadow Game era, or as I call it, the Domino City days, because, again, Domino City will never matter more than here. Alright, so anyway, now begins our sort of character stories. So, our first one is going to be about Taya, or Anzu, we're just going to call it Taya, and what's interesting about this is that when you go to the actual English dub of this, or the 4Kids version, I think even in the original Japanese of the episode that covers this, of this sort of soft reboot era, is those imply this is the first time Yugi and Taya actually meet. In the context of the manga, Taya is Yugi's childhood friend, which is weird because Yugi's always seems like a perpetual child. But anyway, let's get into it. Our story starts off with a jailbreak. A man who with a bunch of sevens on his head. You have like today's his lucky day. Alright, he's gonna escape from jail. Alright, and so he goes. It starts with Yugi to like, hey, school's over. Hey, let's go to the new Burger World place. Because apparently, Yugi's favorite food is hamburgers. I don't get that. It's just sort of weird. But anyway, they want to go to Burger World, and Taya's like, you shouldn't go there. You really shouldn't go to Burger World. Why? Well, because people that ate there, they got really sick, and it was terrible. Just don't go there. Also, some dude escaped prison, alright? And he's got a gun, alright? So you probably shouldn't. I also love panels where Yugi is shown to be incredibly short. It's just hilarious, because you never know how tall he is. I don't get it. I don't think Takahashi knew exactly how short Yugi would be, just that everybody would be taller than him. Like, noticeably taller. But anyway. So, they all decide not to go, and it's like, hey, we'll go to the Calorie Burger by the station. There we go, boop boop ba doop. Alright? Joey's like, nah, let's go, alright? What do I care about someone with a gun? I got these, and it's gonna be fine. He's got a gun. I got these guns, Yug. There we go. I got the Brooklyn Rage. Yeah, Joey's story is actually really, really messed up. But anyway. So, Taya, meanwhile, seems to be pretty relieved that Yugi's not going there, which is weird. But anyway, Joey poses the question, hey, what if you notice how she hasn't been leaving with us to go home? Like, she doesn't walk with us home, alright? And, she seems to be a bit mysterious lately. She seems to be making excuses. And Joey goes, what if she's doing escort service after school? And Yugi's like, she's not that kind of girl. And Joey's like, why are you so embarrassed and blushing, you? What's going on? What's going on, you? Like, nothing. Let's go. Let's whatever. So they decide to follow Taya. I'm like, all right. This isn't her regular route. All right. So, turns out she's going into Burger World. I'm like, wait, Burger World? Also, this looks so stupid. What happened to Whack Donald's? Was that not a thing yet? Like, I don't know the time frame when Whack Donald's came to be. It became the default. Maybe Takahashi just thought, like, you know what? I'm not doing Whack Donald's. I'm making Burger World. And I don't hate it. But, to me, it just feels like we really should have just gone with. But, whatever. So, as they approach it, they're greeted by Taya, welcoming you to Burger World. It'll show you to your seat. I'm like, huh. This is when she starts to freak out because after-school jobs are not allowed, and she'll be expelled, and she'll be fired. It just all doesn't work out. Fun fact, in the original, or the 4Kids dub, she has to be 18 to work there, so she lied about her age, because Taya's not built like someone who is, supposed to be 15? No, but whatever. It's just how we perceive age, I don't know. So anyway, she's freaking out. Yugi's like, Joey, we shouldn't have come here, this is bad. And Joey's like, no wonder she didn't want to tell. So the question is Joey gonna tell? Yugi's like, she did look cute in that costume. For those of you that don't know, if you haven't figured out yet, Yugi's got a crush on Taya. Then when Taya comes down, and she slams the burgers down, and actually carefully, brilliantly writes out, tell and you die, on the burgers with ketchup. Brilliant work. This is actually very impressive. Had even more impressive, do it in Japanese. All right. And they're like, oh, we weren't going to tell. It's sort of weird when you think about how this episode is supposed to be set up, because in the context provided from the manga, Yugi and Tei are childhood friends. So this is really directed at Joey. Like, Joey, don't tell. She, as a matter of fact, she even says to herself, Joey's gonna blab because his blabbermouth. It's weird that she thinks Yugi would, but anyway, it turns out why she's doing this as well. She wants to save up money and go to America to study dance. All right, I'm like, okay, pretty much consistent with the 4Kids dub. So 4Kids points, anime reboot. Again, there we go. It's like, hey, we won't tell you, follow your dream. There we go. So everything seems to be going good and whatnot, but then the plot comes in, and the man with the gun comes in, and like, yeah, alright, anyone makes a sound, the girl dies, everyone freaks out. And to show how messed up he is, alright, he's like, you know what, hey, blindfold yourself, alright, I want you to be more scared. I'm like, what? What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Everyone else, put your head down, and there we go. Which is too late, by the way, to put your head down. Everyone's already seen you. You don't have enough bullets to shoot everybody in there. So, yeah, it's not going to work out. But anyway, we have this sort of introspective moment from Taya, which I think is, very sweet, because she says she's had the dream since she was a little girl, and it doesn't have to be Broadway. She doesn't want to be a big star. She just wants to study dance. Like, it doesn't matter if she only ever performs on a small stage. She just wants to go and perfect the craft. Alright? And admirable. This is something that people, I think, sort of underappreciate about Taya, is that at the end of the day, she's just someone with a dream that she wants to pursue. There we go. She'd be all set for this new slice of life era that is coming all over manga and anime. But anyway. So, what next? He says, you know what? I need someone to take my order. Like you, the one with a very obvious pro-tag hair. I want you to serve me, alright? So, everyone else, on the floor, close your eyes. Joey's going to be stuck behind a dude with a huge ass, so he can't do anything. And he wants some booze and the Lucky Strike cigarettes. This dude is, very much set, it's my lucky day, all about good luck. Even his breakout, that was some, he's got 777 strapped to his, tattooed to his forehead, so it's all sort of good. And I think the most hilarious part here is that and also a great moment, is while Taya is blindfolded and freaking out, she hears him say, the little wussy ones, it could be Yugi. So instantly she goes, Yugi, don't do it. It's too dangerous. And what happens? Well, he slaps her, and...
よくも俺の大切なアンズをひどい目に遭わせたな。だが、俺を選んだのが運の尽きだ。
You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. So, other Yugi comes in, and he's just like, you know what? Nah, man. Nah. So he says, oh, hey, man. I got what you asked for. So, let's play a game. Alright? If you've got the guts. Like, what? Does he not know I've got a gun? The boom boom? The stick? Odd enough, I have not fired this thing at all. So it's still good to go. And Ted's like, who? It's Yugi? No, it's not Yugi. It's too confident to be Yugi. I'm like, Jesus. And he's like, but it's gotta be crazy to have someone with a gun. So it's like, a game. Sure, man, let's go. So here's what's gonna happen, alright? The one who loses will die. I want you to be aware of the terms and conditions here. If you lose, you die. This isn't 4Kids. There's no Shadow Realm. There's no fifth dimension. There's no coma. You will die. And he's like, yeah, fine, whatever. I'm on a roll today. So here's what's going to happen. Start. We sit at the table facing each other here, all right? We may only move one of our 10 fingers, all right? Doesn't matter which finger it is, but that's the only finger we can move. That finger cannot change. And you can choose any finger you like. You can even choose the one that's on the trigger. And he's like, yeah, fine, whatever. I'll pick that one. And so the game starts, and he's getting ready to pull the trigger, Yugi goes, hang on. I chose my thumb. So, you're like, oh, light it? Okay. And so what happens? Yugi lights the cigarette and places the lighter on his hand. And like, there you go. Take the lighter with you to hell. As he's pouring his booze, all right? And like, go ahead. Go ahead. He can't move because if you do, the lighter will set the vodka on fire. And if he fires, well, the recoil will make him drop the lighter into the vodka. And this is 180 proof vodka, 90% alcohol. Yeah, so, yeah. But he's like, today's my lucky day. And he's, boom, set on fire. And so, fun fact, in this season 0 clip, it's actually just an illusion. Like, the game is lost. But, yeah, I gotta say, manga version better. Just set dude on fire. There we go. Love it. Love it. Taya takes off the headband as she realizes the man's on fire as Yugi gets her away. But Yugi sort of turns back. He doesn't seem to know what's happened either. So again, remember, Yugi blacks out each time this happens. He has no memory of what's happened down here. He's like, what happened? Taya's like, I don't know. But she's like, whoever said let's play a game, I've fallen in love with that voice. This is your Clark Kent, Superman, Adam, and He-Man. It's just sort of so hilarious as this chapter ends. Ultimately, this is fun. This story is famous. All right, the episode where Yugi sets a dude on fire. It's played about the most when people talk about how insane the manga is. They talk about, yeah, card games are fun, but Yugi set a man on fire. All right, and left. Now, in the original, well, not the original, the season 0 anime adaptation, the only thing that really changes for the most part here is that the criminal comes to this restaurant because it was like the last time he was happy. He's like, I want my happy memories back. I don't quite think that leads up thematically, but it does flesh him out. The whole idea, like, lucky, and then I'm not lucky doesn't work. Sort of hilarious. Here, like, I came here for one because I had a really good memory here. And like, yep. And now here's your last memory. I've set you on fire. And there we go. Ultimately, fun. Again, this will be the first of our character pieces. Season 0 won't really go that deep into each individual character, but there are some episodes sort of flesh that out a bit more. Filler for the most part. But nothing really worth covering until we get to maybe an interesting character here. But for the most part, no, that's it. So anyway, with that in mind, this brings us to closure. If you're new to the Buck Tactic, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. What's your favorite part about this? To me, it is sort of every time Yugi's about to snap. And also, by default, that time Yugi set the dude on fire. The whole thumb thing. Taya now sipping for a voice is interesting because that means she's sipping for deep Dan Green, deep voice Dan Green. Which, gotta pick anyone. It's Entei. But anyway, I'll catch you all later. This is Bucket Think Tank signing off. Thanks for watching. As always, may your fandom serve you well.